Hello everybody, my name is Vegetarian Carrot and I've decided to start a modded Let's Play. So we're gonna see how this goes. As always, the first thing you have to do in a modded survival is, or just in any survival, not just a modded survival, is grab resources, because yeah, that's what Minecraft's about. Alright, as I've now got all my tools on my pickaxe, axe, and shovel, I'm going to quickly explain what exactly is going on. So first off, you may notice that I can see pretty far, but it looks a little funny. I'm using the Distant Horizons mod, which allows me to extend my render distance by quite a long distance, in exchange for a lower resolution. So instead of 16 by 16 faces on each block, you can only see one voxel. And as you go further back, they start to go in 2 by 2 blocks instead of just 1 by 1, and as you go farther back, it gets bigger and bigger, less and less detailed. That's a very fun mod, one of my favorites. We also have Biomes of Plenty. There's a redwood forest back there. We have Quark, which makes all the grass greener and does a lot of other things. We have Serene Seasons, as you may notice here. Which changes a couple of the growing systems and also what biomes can have snow. And finally, we have... Oh, there was more. Oh, yes, there was more. Young's, Better Strongholds, and Better Dungeons. Just to revamp those two structures. So there's not much change in terms of progression. It's very much still very Minecrafty. There's just new content along the lines of Minecraft. For example, the extra biomes. So the goal for today is going to be building a base and a very small wheat farm. One of those is easy to do. Alright, I've got a small wheat farm all set up. I'm just going to let this sit while I go do other things. I did just realize that it's actually better to find coal and iron at the tops of mountains. You may have seen that in Hermitcraft. That's going on right now, which probably means that a lot of people are watching Minecraft videos right now, so hopefully they have enough time to watch this. But we're going to be going to the top of that mountain to go grab some coal and iron. I will need a bed as well. Hopefully there's more than 2 sheep. There were only 2 sheep. I don't see any sheep. Oh. Okay, that's kind of terrifying. So I was mining on the other side of the hill. I mean, I probably should have grabbed these all first. But then I tried to come back to my base, or my outpost. I guess my base is still over there. To go to sleep to pass the time. But there's a lot of mobs. The level 0 doesn't mean much when everything's like level 0. So I've been hit by that skeleton, I think, twice now. That's not what you want. Yeah, I've tried blocking all this off, but they can still see me, which is a problem. Oh, did not block that off. And that's not good either. Oh, chill. Just wanna sleep. Oh boy, okay, so the poison's out now. Okay, good. I'm slow. Oh, there's a zombie villager. I don't think I could catch him, but I could try. I'm also extremely low on food. Yeah, I can't. That makes sense. Enchanted, but of course he does. Okay. Hmm. Um. Don't really have any food left. 2 skeleton zombie and a witch. One skeleton down. I'm using AI. Oh, he doesn't get back up. Ow! Potion of harming. I didn't know witches could throw that. Don't those like heal skeletons? They're just like a myth. Okay. Skeleton's dead. And then you get indibbled. Okay. Not that. This. Light this all up. So we don't have that again. Yeah. Oh, fish. Okay, well, I guess the zombie villager doesn't count as a monster anymore. So I can sleep. Nice. Okay. Mining. There's some serious shenanigans going on here. What is this? Why is there snow in only one chunk? I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's that biome. I think it's about the clover biome. But at that elevation, then this is all shattered savanna. So, and that's all something else. That's something else. It's just that one bit of clover at that elevation. Why is it snowing? After a largely unsuccessful mining session, I've decided that this is not a stony peaks biome, but is instead a shattered savanna. I knew that, but it seems that ores don't quite generate apparently this low, at least in frequency. Although, yes, there's a lot of coal. Coal is not the most useful thing when you only have this 35 iron. Like, I've already smelted most of it. So, I'm gonna go ahead and stop for now. I head back to base, build a house, go get some bread, and to get all that stuff set up. And yeah, we're gonna go mine somewhere else, go find the stony peaks somewhere else. You would think that since this is in the spawn chunks, that this would grow. I guess I've got to wait a little bit for my bread. Alright, so in terms of base plans, I was originally planning on building a house here, and I might still do that, but I've since looked at that hill up there and thought, hey, a tower would look good on top of that. And I was thinking, okay, well, I wanted to build a house and a tower, and perhaps there's something back there that would suit a house. So I'm gonna go check that out with my single cooked salmon and absolutely nothing else. This is iron. So, actually, I'm gonna go hunting first. That could be cool. Tower on top and like a little harbor thing on the bottom. That could be interesting. Check out the view from the top and then look for, I think, places to build. Oh, there's a cave. Oh, yes, a very, very large cave. Probably the biggest I've ever seen. That looks really weird. We have like a very small redwood biome, which I think goes that way just a little bit and continues over there. These biomes are tiny. Like, there's a bigger redwood biome, but this one's just small. Alright, have I reached the top? I don't think I've reached the top. I can still go up. Alright, I've reached the top, and the question remains, I guess the question now has to be asked. Should I build a small tower on top of this rock? Or should I tear it all off, build a bigger tower a little lower, down there, so on the dirt and out there, so. I have to think about that, because redwood trees are still taller than this mountain, which is really cool. Quite realistic, I might say. And, oh. That's unfortunate. On a chunk border? That is on a chunk border. That's terrible. Aww. That makes me want to tear it up and build a different one. Plant another redwood tree. Because, I mean, it looks cool from this side, but this side just like, what is going on? Okay, well, so there's the base camp thingy. Here's it. Stuff. Could build stuff. I mean, there's a lot of things we could do. I guess, yeah, build a tower either there or here. This one could be more fun because it's surrounded by redwood trees. Although I don't think I'm going to be staying around here too long. I don't know. I don't have no idea what I'm doing for this. With this, I hope it's going to be a series, but we don't know. So, I suppose, yeah, tower. Lower down, so I'm gonna have to tear all this up. But that's a future me problem. I'm not gonna do it today. I'm instead going to build a house down there. All right. So I've set up a space for my starter base. It goes from that cobblestone up to here, entryway, and there's another cobblestone back there that you can't see. There. So it's gonna be 2 floors, and this is the largest starter base I have ever built. So yeah, I'm gonna go farm some wood, some oak wood, probably on top of that hill or something like that. That kind of looks like a tree. It's not supposed to do that. Bit of a side note, I figured out why my seeds are not growing. It's kind of spring. So I'm not gonna have bread for a while. So I gotta go hunt some fish. Alright, well I've caught 2 pigs somehow. One there and one there. I don't have any carrots. I'm honestly not even sure how that managed to happen, but once we do get some carrots, we can have some infinite food. Okay, I gotta stop doing that. So what I was doing, I saw some corundum on the other side of that big cave, and I was trying to go over there and get it. But, walls are slippery, apparently. I may have to resort to eating apples. Alright, so I've built part of the house. This is the first floor. I think I did a little more than I intended to do, but between cuts, but there was a bunch of background noise, so I just kept going. I've mossed up the place, planted an azalea. I even dug a little mine here. This goes down to where I found my andesite for walls and whatnot. This mine is under the stairs, as you can see. And yeah, we got the first floor done. The enchanting area is going to be right there. The storage is going to be right here. Bed will be right here. And this corner is mostly unused, but I'm going to put some furnaces there. What is going on? There's so many messed up trees in the area. I found another one beyond just this first one I found. This one too is very much flat. It's probably also on a chunk border. It is also on a chunk border. This one's fine, but it's just this one. I'm not entirely sure what's wrong. that one right there. This one? No, it's this. Wait, this one. Yeah, this one, that one, and whatever's going on right here. I'm assuming it has something to do with how, well, obviously how the tree is generated, but I'm assuming that it's generating incorrectly because usually the trees are planted off a sapling, which would be right here. Then it goes up and adds other stuff outside of just that one sapling. I think this happens with vanilla trees as well. That they'll try to plant a tree and then all of a sudden at a chunk border they just get cut off when it tries to generate more branches or leaves or something. I think that's what's going on here. Bit of an odd issue. Alright, so there are some things I need to go find. For example, sugar cane, and cows would be nice, but I don't have any wheat to breed them. Sugar cane for paper for books. More food would also be nice compared to the frogs. More marble. Where on earth? Oh, sugar cane. Not very much, but I mean, I only need one to get started. Alright, well, 2 pieces of sugar cane is more than none. Alright, well, this is lighting. Okay, I can't count, it's 15. So I'm going to be putting chests here. This is going to be replaced with stairs. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, let's just do that to all the sides. You know, sometimes I'm not a very smart man. I deliberately tossed myself into the hole this time. Hoping to land a water bucket, which I've done a couple times today. I'll have you know. But I didn't land it this time. I went from 10 hearts to 0 hearts quite rapidly. Ow. But that's the wrong way. X goes here. There we go. I meant to come grab this and any other iron I could find. I am running kind of low. I do need to find the stony peaks. I'm not quite done. I have a little bit left. Alright, I've finished. The roof is finally done. So now I just have to move things in places. I have glass, I can set that in the windows. And after, that's not the front door. You gotta figure out where the front door is. My house is so hard to navigate already. I'm used to just being able to open one door and being able to just, well, opening one door and then going to bed, but this is slightly more complicated. It involves 2 doors and a staircase. Very complicated. Very complicated for my fall off the cliff brain. Anyways, we are going to go quickly install Windows. Yes, not Apple. I'm not an Apple user, I'm a Windows user. So the idea here was, big window. I can see things, including how many redwood trees have grown. And we finally have growth. Like, they finally started growing. You cannot see anything out this window. You can see actually quite far out this one. Like, this is probably the furthest view. It's like this one, there's a hill in the way. You can see a little out there. This one, got a nice wide open area to see all the way down there. This view is blocked by an azalea. This view is also blocked by redwoods that you can kind of see out there. So, I think the basic structure is actually finished. I may add a chimney in the future, although I don't know. This is gonna remain empty for a good while. I could actually wall it off. So I should probably light it up just in case. That's gonna be the enchanting area. So far, there's absolutely nothing there. That's what the sugarcane outside is for. There we go. Where is the sugar? Sugarcane's over here. Why did I put it over here? I can let it grow without it getting in the way. It's not grown. In the world, I've had that for at least half an hour, probably more than that. Anyways, so yeah, this will be built eventually. Chests will go here. I can move those in. We will. I mean, this is really all that's gonna be in here. I might add like another 2 chests or something, but that's that furnace room, perhaps. Although this is really just undecided. And this is the cool room where you look out the window. Okay, that actually looks really cool. I mean, the terrain helps a lot, but just that house, well, it does look kind of boxy. I'll have to detail it and add more eventually. It's not centered, which is a little frustrating, but there's a lot of things I could add to this to make it look even better. But I mean, the size right now makes it look really, really nice. That's everything I'm going to be doing today. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.